up! When you want to have some fun, you should go quizzing with Killie.
Grab a gin or have some rum and drink along with Mrs. K.
Don't forget to order your kebab, no ketchup on it.
That is gross.
Chili sauce is all that you need, now go quizzing with Killie. Don't forget to order your kebab, no ketchup on it.
That is gross.
Chili sauce is all that you need, now go quizzing with Killie. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello Sanguine. How are you doing? You doing alright? No answer in the chat there. He's just said what. So, yep, welcome back to Quizzing with Killie and Mrs. K. We have another fun-packed evening of quizzy-tastic excitement. You like that? Quizzy-tastic excitement. Sanguine, you're meant to be watching the quiz, not watching Lord of the Rings. Why are you watching Lord of the Rings? It should not be happening. Disappointing.
I don't understand why anyone will watch Lord of the Rings personally.
Oh, that's fighting talk.
It is.
That is fighting talk.
Strongly held belief of mine.
He's an hour through the Two Towers Extended Edition.
No.
You don't watch anything though.
You made me watch them once.
They were great, weren't they?
A lot of hours of my life I'll never get back.
Well, fine then. Anyway, perhaps we should give the initial introduction of the quiz rounds for this month. I keep saying this week, it's this month. So, 5 rounds is going to be in the quiz. Round 1 is about coconuts. The reason for that is today is the 26th of June, which in the United States of America is National Coconut Day. So we have a round dedicated to coconuts. So there's a massive chat going on about Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and stuff at the moment in the middle here, but we'll ignore that and we'll just continue introducing the rounds. Round 2 is all about fathers, in honour of the fact that we had Father's Day in June. At least the UK did, and I think the US does, so, you know.
Do they?
Yeah.
Alright, because the Mother's Day is different.
The Mother's Day is different, but I think the Father's Day is actually around about the same as us. What's the third? Oh, so the third round is in the honour of the fact that Mrs. K and I went to see Alanis Morissette last Sunday, doing her Jagged Little Pill concert, which came out in the 90s. As such, what do you think this round is on?
90s music?
90s music.
I went to see the Eagles on Wednesday. Did you have a round on the Eagles?
No, they're not 90s music.
Do you have a round on 70s music?
No, I don't have a round of 70s music.
Oh. What do you mean, who's that?
He knows who Alanis Morissette is. Ignore sleeps. He knows who Alanis Morissette is. And the 4th round is... Oh, it's all about the summer solstice.
Alright, okay.
I was getting desperate for things to talk about in June and realised the summer solstice was in. By the way, finding 5 questions about the summer solstice is not actually that easy.
No, I imagine not.
And I really do apologise for that round. And the final round is, of course, the special round. And thank you about the haircut. It was done last week in honour of going to see Alanis Morissette. We felt that I was getting a little bit of a hobo look. Mrs. K did make... did make me keep the face fuzz that I have.
Yeah, but he's groomed it.
I've groomed it, supposedly. So, like, I'm clean there. It'll be gone before I go on my holiday in a couple of weeks.
It's because his beard only really grows here. So we're working with that and shaving off these bits that don't really ever.
It's grey face fuzz. It is grey face fuzz.
A bit of ginger.
And a bit of... I'm not ginger, look!
There's
no ginger.
There is ginger.
Should have gone full hobo. You'd look like a dark hair Big Lebowski. You know what that is?
No.
I knew you wouldn't. He's got no film knowledge whatsoever unless it's a period drama. None at all.
Very much.
Anyway, before we start, we may as well go through the test round. I have absolutely no idea if you guys are seeing on the screen. Hopefully you are. Ours is set up to meant to show it. That was Mrs. K banging the glass against our microphone stand. Have you heard that? Apologies all. So let's just check that the test works. So, like, everyone that's taking part, if they check it, let me know if it works or doesn't. Oh my god, now she's coughing.
Sorry, I apologise.
Right, anyway, the test quiz question is coming up on your screens right now. What is the point in this test quiz? You're an idiot. Testing. No clue. Or kebab.
That's very enthusiastic delivery of the testing round.
It was. I never asked you this. So Mrs. K and I were out in Edinburgh today. Mm-hmm. And we went into is it called the Waverley Mall now or whatever it's called? Waverley Market? Waverley Market. Did you see in among there was McDonald's and KFCs and Subways, did you see the shop that may have caught my eyes?
The churro one?
Not the churro one. Well, the churro one did catch my eyes, but it was on the other side.
There was a kebab one.
There was a German doner kebab.
I did notice that, yes.
We have to try that one day.
Okay. And then we can also get churros.
And get churros. We could have the German kebab.
It was German kebab.
German, poor form.
No idea. So we need to find out
what that actually is.
We were with small people, and small people
they wanted to go to Greg's.
So that was it. That was what was happening. So we will explore when we are just ourselves. But there was also a churro place. I mean, I'm going to eat lots of churros in a few weeks' time, but I'm also going to explore that churro place.
I don't get this. Bunch of chavs, Neds, those twos. You know what? They definitely are Neds. Definitely. Churros are nice. Thank you, Sanguine, for that. Sanguine, if it's so bad on your phone, why don't you play it on your PC? I believe you have 2 PCs, so just play one of them. Putting it out there. Anyway, that was him getting his excuses in for why he's going to be poor, isn't it? So the answer was, of course, testing. One of you got it. One of you thinks I'm an idiot. I have no idea who they are. Sanguine doesn't want to get up. He's going to just struggle onwards with his phone. So the results are, well done to Fred Fish 2000. Won the testing round.
Good start, Fred Fish.
Good start, Fred Fish 2000. They won the testing round. Sleeps came last. And Sanguine didn't take part because he's using the phone.
You're not Fred Fish, right?
We kind of suspected, Sanguine, you weren't Fred Fish.
The positive score made us think you were not Fred Fish.
No, he sometimes wins the test quiz.
I'm just sorry.
It's the one quiz he's actually quite good at, to be honest. Testing. Well done. You should have seen the concentration there. Well, you might have seen it in her face of getting that glass out from under the stand without hitting it this time.
Yeah.
That's why you don't get pint glasses, you get little dinky glasses.
And lots of water. I've got a really croaky voice, and I need my voice to last while we play the quiz.
Shocking from the parents in Kasara enjoying a cruise instead of a quiz. I have to admit, Sleeps, it is a bit disappointing of them. Mm-hmm. Why are they not paying for satellite internet access and playing on their phones? Yeah. Not on. And I will make that clear. Or
scheduling the holidays around the quiz. They only take place once a month. Entirely possible.
Well, to be fair, if you actually think about it, we're not doing the quiz next month because we're on holiday.
But we are the quiz, so that's okay.
By the way, we are actually back the quiz day. However, we will have just got home.
We are theoretically back. Whether we're actually at home, depending on strikes
and all the rest
and
going on.
Chaos
who
in
knows?
this country. Who knows?
But we've decided, unfortunately, everyone, there will be no quiz next month because we even if we arrive in time, we're arriving that morning in the UK.
Yeah, we'll be a bit.
And I don't want to do that. So, apologies right now for next month. But you guys may all want a break. It's fine. I know I want a break because for about the 3rd month in a row, I've written all the questions because my partner that always wants to be first on the billing doesn't actually write any questions anymore.
You made it clear that I'm in the brackets, so I'm staying in my brackets.
But you're not gonna. You're never. But think about this. You're never gonna make anything. You're never gonna be at the front if you don't make that effort now. The very fact that you're not making the effort means you'll always stay in those brackets. That's the way it goes.
I like my brackets.
Right. Okay.
Plus, everyone hates my questions. They're too niche.
Wait to get the summer solstice questions.
No, that's true.
Sanguine watch a lot of period drama. Exactly. If you did an entire round on period dramas, you're fine. for nothing. Oh, well.
Right,
There
well,
could
okay,
be
maybe I should
there
write something
could
for August
there
then.
could be a surprise this round. You never know. I may have done a question related to period dramas.
Did you?
I may have done. I'm not saying if that's for certain or not, but I may have done. You're trying to work out what the hell I could have done about period dramas, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh well, I'm intrigued.
Okay. Well, we have been blabbering now for about 10 minutes.
I know.
So normally we start trying to think about. We usually delay in the hope that Vanessa might turn up late.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's liked the Twitter post today, so she might not be here tonight. Usually I get a hint because she's been liking the Twitter post.
Yeah.
So we won't wait too much longer. I will repeat the quiz rounds again. First up, the first round of 5 questions will be about coconuts. That is in honour of National Coconut Day in the United States, 26th of June. The second round is on the fact that June is Father's Day in at least the UK and US for certain. So we have a round on fathers. And third round, we have a round. I don't know what he's talking absolute bollocks about. I'm assuming the fact that it's National Coconut Day.
Yeah.
Coconut Day by humbug. Well, you should love your coconuts. It is National Coconut Day. Third round is on 90s music because Mrs. K and I went to see a 90s superstar last weekend. The fourth round, I keep forgetting the fourth round. Oh, the summer solstice. It was a summer solstice.
Did you forget?
Recently.
Sleeps is asking what's round 5.
And round 5 is a mystery that you will find out just before it starts. Don't try and get hints. Don't try this. You know full well you don't get told about it until. I'm going to be honest with you. It's probably the weakest of all the ones we've done so far. We were out all day today, so I basically had to throw it together quite last minute. So I do apologise.
Well, you're just going in there with the low expectations, aren't you?
Well, I think we have to be upfront and honest. And then if they do find
Oh, no, he was talking about the amazing 90s boy band. Apologies.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant round 5. Utter shite the 5th round, like Coconut Day section. Sanguine, that's your one chance to get points. What are you moaning about? The 5th round.
The fifth round may or may not be just pictures of coconuts.
I wish I'd thought about that now.
You could have had coconuts covering people's faces and who is this?
How are you going to tell that without any face at all? Oh, it could have been outfits.
Yeah.
Famous characters from films.
Yeah, you could have done bands the Spice Girls, a famous picture of the Spice Girls, but cover all their faces with coconuts.
You know what? We definitely have to think about that. We have to find some other National Food Day in the future and do that. Yeah. That's a good idea. You see?
Well, sometimes these things just come to me.
We might take a bracket off. You might only have one bracket going forward.
No, that's not correct. That'll trigger me.
Oh, how many errors have we got in the grammar today to trigger you?
Loads,
right.
Probably.
Anyway, everyone, shall we start
the
main quiz? At least let's bring it up. Let's at least bring the whole intro bit up. Let me click. I've not switched mobile high latency mode on this time. Remember last time it caused mayhem.
Really slow.
So there we go. I can see the quizzing with Killie and Mrs. K Harder the Mastermind intro. So hopefully everyone else can as well. Sanguine has 25% of being right. Sanguine, you could just not guess when you don't know the answer. We've told you this many, many times. Although to be fair, if he ever won it, if he ever won it?
What do you mean?
See, Sleeps just aims for 2. See, Sleeps has got it. Sleeps knows how to win it. Anyway, we are. Yeah, okay. I think we're ready just to jump on in here.
Yeah, let's go for it.
We've
blathered.
Pissed around for 15 minutes.
Enough, yeah.
Let us go in to the first round, which is on coconuts. Okay, everyone. Would you want to go first or me?
I don't mind.
Let me just look at the questions first. I want to do okay. You need to go. You need to go first.
Right. Okay.
All right. Yes. I want you to do the period. Oh, sorry, there isn't round in period drama. Sorry.
Anyway, carry on. I'll go first.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, it's coming.
Which country has a coconut tree as a national tree? Is it the Maldives, Indonesia, Ivory Coast, or Costa Rica? So, which of those countries has a coconut tree as a national tree?
Now, it's actually a coconut palm, but I decided sanguine might get confused by that,
Right.
so I put coconut tree.
Okay.
So
it was very kind of you.
It was kind of me, because he'd be like, coconut palm what? So, you know what he's like. So yeah, I learned this one. This was a new one. I didn't know this.
No.
Actually, if I'm honest, I didn't know the answer to any of the excuse me, coconut questions. You tell Mrs. K I have got a mix of hay fever and cold going on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the answer was, of course, Mrs. K.
The Maldives.
So well done.
Well done
to the one of you that got it right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed, by the way, that one of you knew that.
Mm-hmm. Made a very educated
Made
guess.
a very educated guess anyway. Okay. Question number 2, which I shall read out. Which former US president kept a coconut shell on his desk as a reminder of a harrowing incident while he was in the Navy? Was it Dwight Eisenhower, Harry S. Truman, Herbert Hoover, or John F. Kennedy? So one of those guys kept a coconut shell paperweight on their desk as a reminder of an incident while in the Navy. I'll give you a clue. It was during World War II. So that straight away, I think, takes out one of them, and probably the two of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think two of them, well, one of them would have been dead, I think. Maybe not. But one of them definitely wasn't in the military at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, did you know the answer to this?
No.
No.
I had no idea about this.
I could have given the clue 15 seconds earlier. Well, apologies. I was trying to throw a bone out to Sanguine there. Although Sanguine would know, because Sanguine, being a proud American, knows all the facts about his own presidents. I'm sure of it. The answer was, of course, John F. Kennedy, and not a single person answered. Wow.
Well done.
Wow. How did Sanguine not have a guess?
He swapped from mobile to PC.
I see. Well, okay. That must be... You know what? We need to take a pause here. That may have been the first question Sanguine has not answered in the entirety of when we move back to monthly quizzing.
Possibly is, yeah. Possibly is.
Wow. Did you know the answer to this, Sanguine? That's an important question here. Did you know your American presidential facts? We do want to know whether you knew the truth. No, he didn't know it. Of course he didn't.
At least
okay then. Question number 3 about coconuts. Okay, take it away.
Which cocktail is made from the combination of rum, coconut cream, and pineapple juice? I know this. Is it Pina Colada, Coco Loco, Mojito, or Blue Hawaiian? So, which of those cocktails is made from a combination of rum, coconut cream, and pineapple juice?
Yeah.
It's yummy.
3 of them are made with coconuts.
Yes, I know they are.
But it's the specific element of it's just rum, coconut cream, and pineapple juice. Now, I'm sure there's loads of other versions that people add all sorts of other pish to them, but that is what it is actually made from. Excellent song. It is an excellent song. See, I knew Sleets would know this one. What is the answer, Mrs. K?
It is Pina Colada. Well done to the 2 people who got it.
Well done. Sanguine knows his cocktails. Well, assuming it was Sanguine. Yeah, Oh, he didn't answer. Okay, someone else got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair play. Well done, whoever that was. I hope it isn't who I think it might have been.
I think I know who it was too.
Question number 4. By the way, I hope you're all learning all these important coconut facts for the future. Question number 4 is... What term refers to the dried meat of the coconut seed? Is it toddy, coco, copra, or palmona? Palmono. So the dried meat, so the flesh inside the coconut, what is it called? Is it toddy, coco, copra, or palmono?
Hot toddy.
Every time I saw that toddy, I kept thinking of hot toddy, actually. Hot toddy. Yeah, it's called meat. That's what the flesh is called. It's flesh. not like animal meat. You ever heard of like calling like
the flesh of a fruit?
The flesh of a fruit. That's like the stuff like when you get them in coconut shies and you peel it off. Coconuts. Sanguine.
Coconuts are terrible and we're terrible people.
It's your country's national day in coconuts. Don't you dare mock it. If you're bothered, you need to write to your senators and say get rid of this national holiday, and then you never have the chance of it appearing. See, Sleeps. Just remember, if ever you get some coconut questions on future quizzes that you take part in, you can thank me and Mrs. K for all that we have taught you.
It was really him. I stayed in my brackets.
Okay. The final question on the coconut round. Sanguine, you will be happy there's no more coconut questions. Mrs. K, would you like to take it away?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. The answer. I haven't given you the answer. The answer was Copra.
Which
that is the name of coconut meat.
I'm presuming that that guess might have been Sanguine.
Well, the Roe versus Wade wasn't your senators, was it? But anyway, we will now move on to the fifth and final question on coconuts. Okay.
The largest producer of coconuts is which country? Is it Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, or Brazil? So which of those countries is the largest producer of coconuts?
Interesting, isn't it?
That's quite hard.
Well,
maybe because three of those countries are in the same part of the world, so it's like, aren't they?
They are. They are. Oh, Sleeps, an educated guess.
Living dangerously.
Well, just to make you feel any better, I believe that the first and third are on this list. Oh, God.
Me and you are doing well.
Oh, we're doing terrible today. Trying not to cough and failing massively. The answer was, of course, Indonesia. Well done to the one of you that got it. The other two, bad luck. Indonesia is first and Philippines are third. I think India is the second, if I remember rightly. Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that. That's funny.
Right. Thank you, Yaudi. Very true, and I cannot argue with that, can I? So we shall look at the scores. What the hell was I saying? The scores
on the doors
after the coconut round. So we have Sleeps in first with 13,500 points. We have Sangi in second with minus 6,620 points. Sanguine's actually doing all right.
That was the question score you're looking at.
Oh, sorry, that was the question score. You're right. Apologies. There was me being an idiot. So first we have Sleeps with 37,469 points. Well done, Sleeps. After the coconut round, obviously I think he guessed 2. Fred Fish, second with 15,304 points.
Well done,
I
Fred Fish.
suspect that might have been the Pina Colada round. Viper Nat is in third with minus 14,000. And as always, Sanguine is the legend that we know him to be. And he didn't even take part in one of the rounds, one of the questions.
I know.
Imagine how good. And he was going to guess the wrong answer, so he would have been even better.
Or Sanguine.
So, now we have finally finished the coconut round and everyone can breathe a massive sigh of relief, we get to move on to the round about dads. Okay? This is all around on dads. Because dads are fucking amazing. We are the best. What? We are the best. We are. We had a wonderful Father's Day. I was bought some lovely cider that may or may not have had an interesting effect on my waterworks and has ruined the last week for me. But I'm sure they didn't do it on purpose. I'm sure my lovely children did not do that on purpose to me.
Your lovely children didn't buy them, so...
Well, I hope they didn't buy them. They're only
exactly. They're licensed
products.
So, yeah.
So anyway, we will go and read some questions on fathers, and I shall do the first question in the father round. So let's take it away. What is the name of Simba's dad in The Lion King? Is it Marlon, Maurice, Mufasa, or Geppetto? So what is the name of Simba's dad in The Lion King that Simba cruelly killed? Marlon, Maurice, Mufasa, or Geppetto? So yeah, a little bit of Disney dad question there. Now, do you know all 4 of those films that those dads are from?
No. I'm just reading Sleeps' question too.
I'm not telling you, Sleeps. One's Finding Nemo, Lion King. He's got it. He's got 2 of them. Is that it? Is that all you're gonna get?
Well, the bottom one. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, your bottom one is from a Disney film.
Mm-hmm.
Hidden Guy.
Pinocchio.
Yeah, they. None of them can spell Pinocchio, so they're just. Oh, I can't even remember what Maurice is from. It's from a Disney film though. Beauty and the Beast. Mm-hmm. That's it. Thank you, Sleeps. I knew you'd remember it. So the answer, to that was Mufasa, and all 5 of you got it right. It was an easy one. I got you in here gently. So, sorry, what, Sanguine? You've never seen Beauty and the Beast? Wow. Okay. All right. You've... Okay. We'll just move on to question number 7. The second one in the father's round. Mrs. K, you get to read this one out.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, everyone. Question 7 is coming on your screens.
What is the name of the main patriarch figure in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice? Is it Mr. Bennet, Mr. Collins, Mr. Darcy, or Mr. Bingley? Oh, I love this question.
See, I put in a period drama type question for you.
So, which of those men are the main patriarch figure in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice?
See, Sanguine hates the guy. See, I knew Sanguine would get this. See, Sanguine should be happy.
Why does he hate him?
Maybe he's getting the wrong guy. Maybe he doesn't know what patriarch means.
Sleeps doesn't know.
Wow, we got a question. Sleeps doesn't know. Mr. Bingley made you laugh. Well, would you like to reveal what the answer is?
Yes, I can tell you they all are too.
Okay, the answer was?
Mr. Bennet. Well done to the person who got it.
Well done to the one.
So Mr. Bennet is the father. Mr. Collins is the cousin and the one who briefly wants to marry Lizzie. Mr. Darcy is the one who actually does marry Lizzie. And Mr. Bingley is the one who marries her older sister, Jane. There you go. What?
Sanguine thinks it's... I can't believe Sanguine.
It's not my favourite Jane Austen, but I do like Pride and Prejudice.
Why am I not surprised that Sanguine got the period drama style one right? Right, okay. Well, anyway, we'll move on. See, most people pick Mr. Darcy because they recognise the name. Mm-hmm. You see. Okay. Question number 8. Number 3 in the dad round. Which famous dad appeared with his son in the film The Pursuit of Happiness? Was it Tom Hanks, Will Smith, Martin Sheen, or Donald Sutherland? So all 4 of those famous actors have famous sons. Which one of them appeared with his son in the film Pursuit of Happiness? Tom Hanks, Will Smith, Martin Sheen, or Donald Sutherland? So Tom Hanks' son is, do you know?
Colin Hanks.
Colin Hanks. Will Smith's son is? Jaden.
Jaden Smith, right.
Martin Sheen.
Charlie.
And?
Emilio Estevez.
Donald Sutherland.
It's gone.
Kiefer.
Oh, it's Kiefer. That's it. Yeah.
There we go. Well done. Well done.
I had a mind blank there.
See, you do know some stuff about film, people.
Mm-hmm.
The answer to this was, of course, Will Smith. So well done to the 2 of you that got it. Will and Jaden Smith. Yeah, Will Smith's son cannot act at all the Aldi time. I completely agree. He's pish. He's like a wooden robot of an actor. Who he reminds me of?
Yeah.
Henry Cavill. He can't act either. That's why he's the best Witcher ever.
He is an awesome Witcher. I also liked him in The Tudors.
Uh-huh. Okay. Why are you reading? Yowdy, I've got to stop for a minute. Why are you even reading Jaden Smith's philosophical statements? I kind of want to read one now because you've said they're as bad, they're really bad.
That's why he's reading them, because they're really bad.
But did someone tell you they were really bad that made you read them? Are you looking them up right now? No, you're not. You're doing something else.
No, I can do.
No, it's fine. We don't need to look them up. Fine. We can just continue with the quiz.
Where does he make these philosophical statements?
Yaldi's going to find some. I think he's going to share them in the chat throughout the rest of the quiz.
Right, okay, awesome.
We'll let Yaldi share some crackers in the chat as we go along. Is it unfair to keep the quiz going while he's looking up? Alright, we'll keep going. So the next one is question number 9. If newborn babies could speak, they would be the most intelligent beings on planet Earth. What?
No, they probably wouldn't, though.
What?
I'm lost with that one. I mean, no. I mean...
You don't? What?
Developmentally, that's incorrect.
Here's how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? What the fuck? Oh no.
No.
We need to have an entire round of Jaden Smith's philosophical questions, don't we? Going forward. Right. Anyway, question number 9, which I think's you to read out. So take it away.
What animal species have fathers who give birth to their young? Is it jellyfish, squid, lobster, or seahorses? So which of those animal species have fathers who give birth to their young? I knew this.
Did you?
Yeah, I did know
It's quite a famous question. I think it's a pretty standard pub type quiz type question as well. So I suspect Sleeps will know this. Oh, Sanguine's caught it easy. He's getting a bit cocky, isn't he?
He's quite.
By the way, Yaldi, did you watch that Karate Kid with Jaden Smith in it? Because I had the misfortune of actually watching it. Never again.
Well, the mirror's not real.
The mirrors weren't real.
Either were his eyes. Not real.
You slept through it for the majority. You're probably worthwhile sleeping through most of it. So the answer to this question was, of course...
Seahorses. Well done to the 3 people who got it.
Well done. That's quite a famous one, that. And quizzes around the world. Quiztastic. So we have one more question in the Father's Round. What are you doing? What are you doing that for? We've got one more question.
Curious.
Why are you looking at that?
That's just a question score. I was just curious as to who got it. We're not allowed to look.
You're not meant to do that. You're messing with the world.
Oh, sorry.
Now everyone can see the top scores as well. And see that Sleeps is winning.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Miles.
Oh, I didn't know that happened. Apologies. I thought you could just look at the question score and it wouldn't show anything else.
Final question. I'm reading it out. I'm in a huff with Mrs. K in her brackets. Which company currently owns the Daddy's brand of sauces? Is it Kraft Heinz, Unilever, Tyson Foods, or Danone? So which of those fine corporate megaliths owns Daddy's? Is it Kraft Heinz, Unilever, Tyson Foods, or Danone? What are you going to for? You don't get Daddy's sauce in the US, Sanguine. Daddy's sauce. Must be a Euro thing. Okay. Yep.
What? You don't get that? What?
Yes, you do.
You must do.
You get Daddy's brown sauce.
Yeah. What? Yeah, you definitely do. He's never heard of it. Okay.
All right. Okay.
It's a brown sauce.
It is a brown sauce. It's owned, in fact. Do you want to know who used to own Daddy's sauce?
HP.
HP owned it. And HP was then bought by a company. And this is the company now owns Daddy's. The company was, of course, Kraft Heinz. Well done to the one of you that got it. Oh, I'm going to have to go get a drink, I think. We are going to have this intermission, I think, because I'm going to have to go get myself a drink.
I have to fill my glass of water.
So, anyway, now we can see the scores that Mrs. K has already ruined. Sanguine actually got that right by a guess, obviously. So, total scores. Right, Sleeps is winning. Pretty standard, 91,000. Sanguine is second, everyone, with a positive score. Let just that sink in. We are 2 rounds in. He is second with a positive score.
That never happens.
That never happens. Never.
A little bit concerned about the alignment of the planets and
I am a bit worried about the alignment of the planets.
The order of the world.
It is. It is.
Now.
It is. It's a sign of the rebirth of Satan.
Yeah,
I agree, Sleeps.
Hell may have frozen over.
Sanguine is a daddy sauce. Did he like a bit of daddy sauce, does he?
Oh.
Fair enough. Yaldi's in 4th and Viper in 5th. But everyone's in positive. This is good for us. We're going to have the intermission now because I actually need a break after thinking about Sanguine and daddy sauce.
Plus, we'll just start coughing more.
We'll just start coughing more, so we'll get a drink. So we'll be back in a minute or two, everyone. Go have your usual pee break, drink break, poo break. It's your testicles break. Whatever break you want. We'll be back in a minute or two. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I don't know if you guys actually went anywhere, but we're welcoming ourselves back.
We are.
We have both got water. Drink. Water. Ugh.
We're not on our usual fine form with our beers and stuff at the minute.
Turns out going to a gig and having loads of old people coughing all in the background leads you getting a cold.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought? Mm-hmm. Either that or one of our children brought another disease back from school.
I don't think it is the kids, actually. I think we've got this from probably
I'm quite happy to
gigs.
blame children. Gigs. I only went to one gig. You left me behind. I didn't get to go to the second gig. Anyway, fine, whatever.
I like the Eagles.
I don't like the Eagles. They're like for old boomers.
It was a mixed crowd. It was not just boomers.
I saw the pictures. It was 90% boomer. Go get a COVID. Shut up, Sanguine. No.
We're fine.
We're fine. So next round is the 90s music round. So this is where Sanguine's points are going to go right off the bottom again. Because Sanguine doesn't know anything about 90s music. Leading coconut lovers. Alright, okay. I actually quite do like coconut.
I love coconuts.
On Christmas Day, me and Mrs. K were drinking out of coconuts.
We were.
Yeah.
In Costa
Freshly
Rica.
chopped down coconuts.
Yep. In Costa Rica. The children had them too, didn't they?
Exactly, Yaldi. If it was COVID, the rules are ours. If you got it, who gives a fuck? That is pretty much the rules.
We'll just go along with that.
That's why we were there when we're sitting there at that gig going, technically 1 in 20 person has probably got COVID, and then all you hear in the background is as someone coughs their guts out about 2 rows above you. Go, yep. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, exactly. I can just get on a plane and spread COVID to everyone on it.
It's also like 2 weeks till we go away,
it is
so
2
we'll
weeks.
Be fine.
So even if it is COVID, we'll be fine by then anyway. In fact, this might be perfect. No chance of getting ill. Murderer.
Gosh.
Okay, Sanguine. Anyway, let's get on with the next round, which is 90s music round. You're first, aren't you?
Yes. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I did 3.
Right,
nice try. Take it away.
Okay, take it away, Mrs. K. Which band performed the Friends theme, I'll Be There For You? Was it Counting Crows, Foo Fighters, The Rembrandts, or Nirvana? So which of those bands performed the Friends theme, I'll Be There For You? Just in case anyone needed to know what it sounded like.
I'm not sure that helped.
What does it mean?
One line is not really going to help them, is it? Do the whole chorus.
Oh, I can't remember all the words.
Oh. All right. Actually, Sanguine might know this. He does know Friends, I think, so he might know this one.
Know Friends, surely. This is easy. I know this.
They still earn a lot from this. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they do actually. Don't they get paid every time an episode of Friends is played?
Wow, a crap band I've never listened to, followed by a crap show I've never seen. Wow, Sanguine.
Called popular culture.
How do you know it's crap? If you've never seen it. Very good point, Slate.
Yep.
The answer was, of course, the Rembrandts.
Rembrandts, yep.
Because it's friends. Okay, Sanguine. You're quite a better man. There was none of this pish when he was getting all the answers right, was it? It's just when he doesn't know the answer. I'm Sanguine. It's rubbish and I don't like it. That's Sanguine there. That was my amazing impression of him. So, question number 12, which is me to read out. Take That released their first album in 1992. What was its title? Was it Everything Changes, Beautiful World, Take That and Party, or Nobody Else? So what was Take That's first album released in 1992? Take That and Party, Nobody Else, Beautiful World, or Everything Changes?
Everything changes but you.
That wasn't a hint, by the way. Don't take it as a hint.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't a hint at all.
You would have known the answer to this, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought
I had all these.
Who like Take That?
Me.
Mrs. K.
I went to see Take That.
Went to see them at Hampden with a big fat belly, and in that belly
was a child. So I went to see them about 4 weeks before I had Jennifer. Yeah, maybe 5 weeks.
Now somehow, even though Jennifer would have heard that really loud pish music, she came out and likes the complete opposite. But obviously it worked. It made her realise it was shit. Hello, Trucks for you. How are you doing? We are... See, by the way, have you noticed Sleeps' comment there? Him or Bear? He's trying to suck up to you.
I know. Him are so good,
He is
though.
trying to suck
Him
up.
are probably my favourite band ever.
How about The Who? Sanguine, you would have enjoyed being at the Boomer Fest that Mrs. K was at last week.
Do you like the Eagles, Sanguine?
Oh, what is all this Boomer chat? This needs important... Yeah, go away. This needs important things here. Right, no more Boomer chat.
You've never heard the Eagles?
Hotel California.
Oh my gosh.
You must have heard the song
Hotel California.
Surely to God. I'll reveal the answer while we get over the fact that Sanguine is...
I would have thought the Eagles were
The answer was, of course, Take That and Party.
I'm astonished by this.
Why don't you sing Hotel California for him?
I can't sing at the best of times and not with a croaky voice.
Okay, fine. Are you ready to read out question 13? Because I don't even want to talk to Sanguine anymore. Okay, question 13.
Okay. Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On was also known as the theme from what 1997 film? Was it Shakespeare in Love, Titanic, The Bodyguard, or You've Got Mail? So which of those films was Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On the theme song for in 1997? I saw this film quite a few times at the cinema and it made me cry.
Why did you see it more than one? You already knew how it ended, and yet you went
because
more
I went
than
with
once.
Different people. So like I went with different friends, and I think I might have gone like I don't know. I was just with different people. I like this film, but it did make me cry. What? I'm not giving anything away by saying that.
No, but pretty much all those films could have made you cry.
Yeah, exactly.
It got him into poker. The answer was, of course,
Titanic. Such a good film.
So
so's Shakespeare in Love, and so's You've Got Mail. I've never seen The Bodyguard.
Have you not?
No.
Wow.
We've had this conversation already. Have we not?
We did it recently for some reason, didn't we?
Seen The Bodyguard.
We were talking about it.
Yeah. Bodyguard.
Okay. To be honest with you, I don't think our children have seen any of those films.
No. Although I actually think our eldest child would like Shakespeare in Love. I actually think our eldest child would like Titanic as well.
Yeah.
They'd have to watch Titanic at Christmas, or at least bits of it when we were at Gran and Grandad's.
I have no idea.
They
wouldn't like You've Got Mail because it would seem so archaic to them now.
I know.
With it, You've Got Mail from AOL. Yeah. I don't think that would work as well using these modern people used to how the internet goes. Question 14, I will read out now, everyone. I went and made the press button
and didn't
action
press it.
And didn't actually press the button there, so apologies. Who sang the hit song I do anything for love, but I won't do that. Was it Bruce Springsteen, Meatloaf, Cher, or Bonnie Tyler? So which one of them would do anything for love, but they won't do that? Anything for love, but I won't do that. No, 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 I won't do that. Yeah. We still don't know what he won't do.
Or she. He or she won't do.
Did I not say they?
You said he.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sugar. So the answer was, this is a nice easy one, the loaf of meat. So well done to the one of you that got the loaf of meat. I'm kind of worried that Sanguine guessed Cher and didn't know the answer was meatloaf. To be honest, getting my pronouns wrong during Pride Month. The
was
pronouns.
Meatloaf in Fight Club?
Yeah, he's a truck driver.
Huh.
Did you not know he's in Fight Club?
No.
Oh.
Do you know what the first rule of Fight Club is?
We don't talk about Fight Club.
Club.
Right, the final question in the 90s round. Mrs. K, would you like to take it away?
Yes. What was the name of Eminem's first single released in the UK in 1999? Was it The Real Slim Shady, My Name Is, The Way I Am, or Guilty Conscience? So which of those awesome Eminem songs was it? 1999. So I knew this.
We've actually had this discussion when we were on holiday. We were watching an Eminem show, weren't we?
Yeah,
in the evening,
about him. Yeah,
about Eminem, and we were like, "What one is this first one?" And we started discussing it. So yeah, I just fit one right there in the 90s. I actually felt that was quite an easy 90s music round. I tried to be.
But we're from the 90s, so...
Excuse me, what? We're from the 80s.
Not really.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not really.
You are. Were you born in the 80s?
Yes, but I was
you're from the 80s.
5 in 1990.
Don't pretend you're not from the 80s. You always do this. You pretend the 80s don't exist to you. Well, they do. Did you just roll your eyes at me?
I forget that you can see me.
I can see you. I can see you on the screen.
Oh my god, stop hating Eminem. Stop hating everything I like, Sanguine.
See, Sleep's just joining in.
You're younger than me. How are you 80s?
You must just be in the 80s.
Yeah, you must inch in there.
So the answer to this one was, My name is...
My name is what?
So neither of you got it right.
My name is Slim Shady.
That is the first one he released, was My Name Is. Not The Real Slim Shady, which I stuck in there on purpose to try and get you all. Which worked. He's from 88, by the way. So... the total scores are Sleeps is leading the way with 129,916 points. Yowdy Time has eked into second place with 43,428 points. Fred Fish has not answered a single question and is sitting in third still because obviously Fred Fish knows nothing about the 90s. And with a name like Fred Fish 2000, that's probably why. Call Me Sangy is slipping down the leaderboard back to where he belongs. It's just the truth. Got to put it out there. So, we have one more round for the special round. The summer solstice round. Now, if you don't know your physics and summer solstice information, this round might be a bit difficult for you. So I do apologise. Mrs. K wrote this round. So we'll start off with the first question in the solstice round. You barely know the date. The date actually changes, Sanguine, so there is no fixed date for the solstice.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not actually fixed.
I thought it was always the 21st of June.
I have absolutely no idea if what I said was true or not. I just threw out a word and acted like I was being honest.
Okay.
His first single out to the UK was Just Don't Give a Fuck. Okay.
I didn't know that either. Also, it was his first UK single.
I did say that.
You did say UK single, yes. You were very careful with your wording.
I was very careful with my wording.
You were.
So anyway, first question in the summer solstice round. And it is, The word solstice comes from the Latin solstitium, which means sun shines brightest, sun stands still, slow movement of sun, or sun changes path. So, solstitium means one of those things, and that's where solstice comes from. Yeah. So if you know your Latin, you've got a good chance of getting this one.
Solstitium.
The Sleeps reckons it was sun stand still, but as a coward, so he didn't guess it. Well, Sleeps, you really should have guessed it, because the answer was sun stand still. Because looks like it's, I believe it's something to it looks like it's standing and then changes direction or something. It stands on the.
Oh.
Supposedly, I didn't really get it. I read about it, thinking that don't really much sense to me. But I'm not an artist or a
Roman.
So we're now moving on to question number 17, the second question in the summer solstice round. Take it away, Mrs. K.
What is the Earth's maximum axial tilt towards the sun in summer solstice? Is it 23.15 degrees, 23.40 degrees, 23.23 degrees, or 23.44 degrees? Jeez, what is wrong with you?
Oh. And Yaldi, I do appreciate that for most of us Scottish people, this is heavily rigged against us, because seeing the sun is a rarity.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest with you, as long as you don't answer any of these, you'll probably still stay in second place, so I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, in which tropic? Shut up, Sleeps. Oh my god, Sanguine did Latin as well. So. Anyway, the answer was, of course, 23.44 degrees.
Somebody had a very close guess.
Someone did have a very close guess. They did have a very close guess.
You were pretty mean putting in two that were so close to
Maybe,
each other.
but no one knew the answer anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, right, we're just moving on to question 18 because you're all grumpy. On the northern hemisphere summer solstice, sun's rays fall perpendicular on which circle? Is it the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, or the Greenwich Meridian? So the summer solstice, the sun's rays are perpendicular to one specific circle on the Earth. Is it the equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, or Greenwich Meridian? Now, if you were thinking about this, everyone, there's a reason I specifically said northern. So that should give you a hint that it can't for sure be one of them, because it's very specific to the northern hemisphere.
If you know anything at all about these things, which...
Well, you know what the tropics are. They're the lines either side of the equator.
But I'd never know which one's which.
What do you mean you don't know which one's
I don't know which one's where.
The Tropic of Cancer is the northern one, the Tropic of Capricorn is the southern one.
Well, exactly, but I wouldn't know that offhand.
The answer is the Tropic of Cancer. Nobody got it. We'll move on. I'm trying to teach people important facts about summer solstice, and no one knows any of them. So we'll just keep going. Right, you ready to read the correct question out?
You shouldn't be teaching with a quiz. You should be testing knowledge.
Sanguine wrote an entire quiz on random, unknown Japanese culture that nobody knew any of. Only boomers would watch it. Shut up. Anyway, question 19. Take it away.
Okay. What is the phenomenon in the Arctic Circle when the sun doesn't set below the horizon for 24 hours on the solstice? Is it Aurora Borealis, starless night, midnight sun, or transit of Venus?
Now, come on. This one is surely an easy one.
Yeah, I'd get that. So which of those is the phenomenon in the Arctic Circle when the sun doesn't set below the horizon?
Geraldine, what would you guess is in my pockets right now? This is an interesting one. What would you guess? Is that a Mars bar? Or am I happy to... Oh my god, since you've never heard of this? Really? Okay. I'd heard of this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if Yauri can get... If Yauri can guess what's in my pockets right now, I'm just saying he's the quiz winner. That's it. He's the quiz winner. Hands down. Lint, sweetie wrapper, maybe an M&S receipt. Well, several issues. You might find lint in there. There ain't no sweetie wrappers, and there's definitely no M&S receipt. But it was a good guess. The answer was, of course, fuck all. The moths fly out of these pockets.
I would have got that right. At nothing. There's never anything in his pocket.
Well, the only thing that might be is the phone, and it's over there at the moment, so it wasn't the phone. Anyway, the answer was, of course...
A yawn. No. Midnight Sun.
It is, of course. Yeah, have you ever heard, like, Iceland is the land of the midnight sun? Because it is there. You had a chance. You did have a chance, Yaudi. You almost won the quiz. But, almost isn't quite there.
No.
So if that's sanguine guessing the midnight sun there, I'm assuming. Anyway, we only have one more question on the solstice round. Fuck knows what it is. I can't remember. I'll read it out. We'll just go for it. Which of the 4 elements is traditionally associated with summer solstice? Air, earth, water, or fire? So back in all the pagany times, summer solstice was traditionally associated with one of the 4 elements. Air, earth, water, or fire.
Christianity adopted quite a lot of those traditions too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sanguine wants me to kill him.
So shortly after the solstice, you have so go back to your saints' feast days, of the feast of St. John the Baptist, which is also associated with this element. I can't say until we've done the.
Well, that would explain why. So it's an element then.
Mm-hmm.
They also had lots. We can tell it. They also used to use bonfires and things were a traditional thing.
So same on St. John the Baptist feast.
The answer was, of course, fire. Sanguine has guessed right again. It's kind of annoying that he's guessed his last 2 right, to be honest. It might mean he's not last, which was kind of I was looking forward to. I'm in last. But we can see the scores after that amazing round that will never ever see the light of day again. Total scores. Sleeps is in first place. I don't think Sleeps answered a single question there.
No.
Yaudi is still holding second place with 43,000. Sanguine has somehow, through the solstice round, increased his points total.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sanguine is now officially the most knowledgeable person about summer solstice. Mm-hmm. Well done, Sanguine.
We found your topic.
We found your topic.
So proud of you.
We are proud of you. And Viper Nat is in last place. So we're going into the last round. He's seen the sun. It's not fair. That's true, Yaudi. He lives in Virginia. He probably sees the sun more than any of us.
We never see the sun.
Yeah, so I kind of feel maybe that was unfairly biased towards Sanguine there. So I apologise. It's all right. When we get to the winter solstice, guys, we'll all be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Think ahead to the winter solstice month, everyone. You know what's coming on the quiz. Right. So we're on the special round. Now, sometimes... Yeah, there's a winter solstice.
Yeah, it's before Christmas. It's 21st of December. The shortest day.
Few points to make here. I apologise. We're usually quite proud of our.
No, we're not necessarily proud of. Them.
We usually make effort. This has had.
Oh, you made an effort. It was just a smaller.
Just a smaller effort than normal. So the special round, it's
not very special.
Month isn't that special. We, Mrs. K and I, and our 2 spawn, are heading on holiday in 2 weeks. Yaudi, I know you're going to say you're always not going on holiday, blah, 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 but we're not. Anyway, we are going to Florida. And when we're in Florida, we're going to theme parks. So we thought, let's put a load of pictures with us invading various theme parks, and you guys have to guess what theme park we're at.
Yep.
Simple as that. A couple of pictures, me and Mrs. K are in them, different poses, and you have to guess which theme park they're at. Simple as that. I will bring the picture up first, so you'll have about 5 seconds, and then the question will come on the screen with the options. Okay, everyone, I hope that all made perfect sense. So, I've not been on holiday in 9 years. Yaldi, I thought you just went. I thought you went to Loch Lomond or something a few years ago, or was that you didn't go in the end? I'm sure I remember you discussing this. Maybe you didn't go. Anyway, we will. So going to a campsite full of sweating Englishman is not a holiday. Well, I'm sorry. I thought it was. I mean, we went to a place. Were there English people in Dunoon? There probably was.
Probably.
Yeah. Not sure they were sweaty. It wasn't that warm yet.
It wasn't that warm yet.
Anyway, so we are going to bring up the. I will bring the picture up. You'll see it briefly, and we will then read out the question and the options. Okay. So question number 1 is coming up right now. And the question is, which Florida theme park am I having a lovely espresso martini at? Is it Disneyland, Universal Studios, Disney's Magic Kingdom, or SeaWorld? So I'm having a lovely espresso martini in this lovely theme park in Florida. Which one is it? Disneyland, Universal Studios, Magic Kingdom, or SeaWorld? So there you go. These should be nice and easy for everyone. I have tried to pick relatively famous theme parks.
Mm-hmm. With one notable exception, I think. With
one notable exception. But I think that notable exception gives Yaldi a great chance. Shut up, Sleeps. There's 2. They're not all based in Florida. You're fine. Anyway, the answer... Sanguine, I'm not really there with that martini. That is a picture I put myself into. I really didn't stand in the middle of that theme park with an espresso martini and a jumper on.
What does he think you are?
Wow. Anyway, the answer to that...
No, you've actually got to do that when you go there.
I'm absolutely sure you did. Actually, I wonder if... No, because I don't think that theme park...
He has a Christmas jumper on. I know that because I know what jumper it is.
I fucking wish you were here, presenter. Anyway, the answer was, of course... Disney's Magic Kingdom. It was. And I tricked you all by putting Disneyland in there.
You're a bit evil.
I'm an arsehole.
That's California, isn't it?
It is in California. Disneyland is in California. It is a Florida theme park. It also has a different style castle. Sorry, guys. Just the way it goes. I'm a dick. And I apologise. Well, I don't actually apologise for it. I did it on purpose. Right, anyway. We're going to bring question number 2 off before you start getting ragey at me. So here comes quiz question number 2's picture. Isn't it lovely? So the question's coming up and now on your screen. Which UK theme park is Mrs. K trying to find Killie in? He's probably at the top of that roller coaster.
He's probably drinking a martini.
I'm eating a martini somewhere. Was it Blackpool Pleasure Beach, M&D, Scotland Theme Park, Thorpe Park, or Alton Towers? So which one of these? See, Yaldi, I knew there was some here for the UK people. And here, which theme park is Mrs. K trying to find me in? And again, Sanguine, that isn't really Mrs. K looking like that, because it'd be a bit of a pose for her to be doing. Also, you can also see I hacked half of her arm away because I couldn't cut it properly.
Yeah, so you did.
You've got a very pointy elbow.
I know, I've been cropped.
You've been cropped. So the answer was, of course... Oh, I better take the picture off, Picture off, there we go. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And all 4 of you that answered got it right. Well done. It was an easy one, to be honest. That was the big one, roller coaster. I have been on it. Mrs. K's been on it. Didn't like it.
No.
Our daughter's been on it. Didn't enjoy it either. It appeared. In fact, to be honest, I don't even really like it that much. So we will move on to question number 3. This one's a bit... Yeah, okay. So here we go. Here's the picture for question number 3. I'm excited. You can see I'm excited. Which Florida theme park is Killie enjoying far too much? I also prepared to have a buzz cut because I've chopped half my head off. Was it Universal Studios, Gatorland, Disney's Hollywood Studios, or Disney Animal Kingdom? So is that Universal Studios, Gatorland, Disney Hollywood Studios, or Disney Animal Kingdom? Now, the big globe with the almost readable title. In fact, you could read the shadow underneath the title.
Yeah.
Gives it away. Yes, I realised, yeah, I did blur the shadow. Yeah. Long live the shadow. I know. God damn it. You know.
And the fact that you've like chopped part of your own head off.
Yeah, I gave myself a bit of a flat head, alright? It happens. I'm not an editing expert, alright? Flat heads. Way to be. The answer was, of course, Universal Studios. Wow, what, you got it wrong? Bad luck to you. Obviously did not use the shadows. Should have used the shadows. Gave it away. Looks like Glasgow Elvis. Well, thank you, Sleeps. It's actually cut for me on a theme park ride.
Is it?
Yeah, it's actually... I really wanted to show you the full image because I'm like that. I've got a tiny Jennifer sitting next to me, looking terrified. And at the back is my dad and Kasara going like that. But I could only really use me in it because I wouldn't really... They'd moan at me if I used them. Although, fucked off on a cruise and didn't bother getting a satellite phone to take part in the quiz, so I probably deserve to be outed. So, next question is coming up on your screen now. This is an amazing theme park. What theme park in the UK are Mrs. K and Killie being forced to visit? Because let's be honest, it was forced us. Alton Towers, Camelot, Thorpe Park, or M&D's, Scotland's theme park. So which one of these exactly, Yaldi? Another dump, a massive dump. Completely agree with you there. Which theme park have Mrs. K and Killie been forced to visit? I did a better job of blurring that. There's no shadows because, well, it must have been the only day that there was actually sun
Your
in this
head's
photo.
weirdly shaped again, though.
Look, I didn't spend ages cropping these, alright? You can do it next time if you're so good.
I have no idea what I'd be doing.
Look like a working class shopping centre.
That smells like candy floss and weed. Yeah.
Aye, it does, eh? Right, the answer was, of course, M&D's, Scotland's theme park. Probably for not much longer, looking at the state of the fucking place anyway. Shut down soon. Right, we've only got one more left. Only one more left. So let's just bring it up. There you go. Isn't she stunning? The ball.
Nice.
Final question. What Florida theme park is Mrs. K enjoying as her favourite theme park in Florida? Probably her favourite theme park altogether.
Yeah, probably.
Is it Disney Epcot, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, or Universal Islands of Adventure?
It's a random apostrophe before in Islands of Adventure. It's just islands. Doesn't need an apostrophe.
I'm sure I copied that from something.
Alright, okay.
Look at me. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just, all through this quiz today, I have not picked up on any errors, so I was getting a bit anxious to find one. I found one. I'm happy now.
And again, you can see a little bit of cutting error at the top there. There's a bit of blue on your head, which I didn't cut out.
Okay.
Into the little
it's
Toddy
fine.
gate.
You've mostly done it all right.
What you can't see at the bottom there is all of her legs were cut out as well. Yes, its official name is Universal's Island of Adventures with the grammar. Well, thank you, Sleeps, for telling me that. He's been Googling, which means cheating, so he's lost all his points. He obviously Googled Island of Adventure so he could see it and work out what that was. That is Sleeps now completely banned from the quiz, so he's no longer first. The answer was, of course, Disney Epcot.
Whoop, whoop.
Well done to the one of you that got it.
It is.
I didn't know it. Check my score for the question. You didn't answer it, did you? Okay, Sleeps, fine. Alright, fine.
It is my favourite theme park.
Right. Are we ready to reveal the final results?
I think so. I think we are.
Here we go. Final results. Sleeps wins it with 157,000 points. But out of nowhere, Fred Fish has basically not answered any questions since the second round.
Yeah.
But obviously knows their theme parks very well. Yaldi, you actually did quite well in that round as well for someone that moaned about theme parks, but I assume you got the shithole ones right, i.e. the two in the UK. I only got one answer in that round. There you go. Sleeps doesn't know his theme parks. I don't make it for sleeps. That's the worst bit. I put food rounds in on purpose. He admits he doesn't know about theme parks. I cannot find a round to beat him on.
Can we just take a moment to acknowledge that Sanguine has finished this quiz in positive points?
Oh, so he has.
He's also not come last.
Yeah, but to be fair, Viper Nat only played about the first 2 rounds.
Well, yeah, but still. Yeah, but still, he usually ends in a negative score, so he still comes last.
That's true. He does still come last, even if people don't normally play more than 1 round. Very true. So, yeah, okay, Sanguine, well done. Well done. Well done. Sleeps.
Well done.
I'm not saying well done, Tim. I'm sick of him winning. And well done to Fred Fish, whose first time in the quiz, I think. I don't think I've seen Fred Fish take part. Yaldi came third. Yaldi.
We'll give Yaldi a clap.
Yaldi deserves a clap. He's a comic genius. He shared some great philosophical. Second is the real first. There you go. Yaldi's got it. Second is the real first. So, yeah. Well done, everyone. Thank you all for taking part. We have enjoyed ourselves again. We will try and find a better special round next time. I keep saying, if you've got ideas for what you want us to do, chuck them in the Discord channel, suggest away, and we will, if they are doable and allowable under Twitch, let me make that quite clear, we may be willing to do it. What we could do as a special is, after next quiz, so we won't be here next month. We've already discussed this. We're not hosting one at the end of July because we're only back that day. We'll be jet lagged. Is after that point, we have a third star who can take part in the quiz because they are actually over the age of 13 when Twitch will therefore allow them to take part.
Yeah.
So we could make an entire Killie does skateboard trick special. Fucking hell. No,
it has to be possible.
It has to have an actual question around it, Yaldi.
It also has to be possible.
But we can actually do, with a third person, we can get Jilly, as she's called, our daughter, who will be over 13 and therefore allowed to actually take part in Twitch stuff. So we can do something special. What move is this? But who knows their skateboarding moves? Who actually knows? I don't know any skateboarding moves.
Do you know anything about the Solstice? Just saying.
360 broken ankle.
Oh dear.
Right, everyone. Anyway, I don't have a skateboard, so luckily I don't have to try this.
You do have rollerblades, though.
Why are you
they
telling me?
They wouldn't fit you, though.
Thank you.
Oh God, I'd have to do it.
They'll fit Mrs. K.
Well, they're mine, so yeah.
And they'd fit Jilly.
Uh-huh.
So Jilly and Mrs. K race to see who can break their ankle first. What do you reckon the answer is? But anyway.
Starlight Express. No.
Right. Anyway, if you can think of some decent rounds, feel free to share them in Discord, okay? A terrible old dance moves round. That could work, actually. Mm-hmm. That could work, Yaldi. Mm-hmm. The difficult was music. We'd actually have to do it without music, or else Twitch would basically be arseholes to us. So, but I suppose we can listen to music. We just remove the music from the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we could consider that. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. We better finish saying goodbye here. So we will be back in 2 months for the quiz.
End of August.
End of August. So we will see you all there. Thank you all for taking part. I don't think I have anything else to say. Would you like to say anything else?
I don't think so. I'm fast losing my voice. So yeah.
And Vanessa, thank you for joining us at the end. You've made it at least. You've so far made it, I think, to every quiz, whether it's 5 minutes late, on time, or as now, right at the end. But it's hello anyway. You did make it. Brilliant. As I've said before, Vanessa, we will not be here next month, so you'll need to wait till August to take part again. Yep. But we will try and think up something brilliant. No stupid questions about summer solstices. No stupid questions on coconuts. Maybe. But anyway, until then, everyone. Bye.